the more details that come to light about the deal, you know who signed with Iran, the more prominent Republicans hate it. But you know who says he has a backup plan ready? Well, if you signed a deal, why you got a backup plan? Let me shut up and just say, take a look at the clip.
You send the vice president. If it works out, great, you look like a genius for sending him. And if it doesn't work out, it's the vice president's
I like that idea, sure. What? This way, if it works out, I'm going to take the credit. If it doesn't work out, I'm blaming JD. You better be careful, JD.
The details that I've seen so far look awful. This will go down as a tremendous foreign policy blunder. Iran ends up stronger.
This really improves their economy. It doesn't give us assurances that they don't have a nuclear program that they're going to try to rebuild.
Sending $300 billion to theocratic lunatics who want to murder us is not a good idea.
Well, maybe I'm crazy, but I think they owe Obama an apology.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, this new deal is much like Obama's. It eases sanctions on Iran in return for concessions. The difference is Obama's deal centered on Iran's nuclear program. That is absent in this deal. Remember where he said they can't have it? There's no provision.
Right.
In fact, you know whose deal also includes that $300 billion that Obama's deal did not include. And nobody died.
Yeah.
So they owe him an apology.
Yeah.
In my opinion.
Well, do you have any idea? Do you have any idea how bad this deal has to be for Republicans to turn on him at this point? Because they will go with whatever he goes for. Yeah. The only person or people who say this good deal are the Iranians.
Yeah.
Nobody else seems to think it's a good deal.
No, we got completely played by the Iranians. And I will echo again, I didn't support Obama's deal. That frees up about $120 billion in frozen assets to the Iranians, but this is $300 billion.
And doesn't it also give them their assets back as well?
It unfreezes
and yet they
assets.
say they can't afford cancer research for children.
But by the way, but to put this in context, the entire economy of Iran, their GDP is about $300 billion. So we're basically doubling the net worth of Iran, who I love the people of Iran. One of my best friends is Iranian. But the regime that is in charge, they will use this to spend on terrorist activity. They will fund Hamas, they will fund Hezbollah, they will fund the Houthis. This is not going to their people. This is not going to infrastructure.
Are you sure?
And we're allowing, I'm highly confident of how they'll spend their money.
That way.
And this does not address their ballistic missiles either.
Yes.
In addition to the nuclear program, they have launched ballistic missiles at U.S. bases in the region. 100 American youth service members got traumatic brain injuries because the Iranians attacked them. We are giving them everything that they want. We are endangering U.S. troops, and this is a complete and total capitulation.
Well, before Trump just said something about the missiles, and he was like, "Oh, because they blow up like not as big," and I'm like, "That's your assessment of why we're not going to go after the missiles?" He also said, "I mean, they have to have some, meaning missiles, because other people have some, so you got to have some." And then he also said, "Well, what am I going to do? Am I going to let Saudi Arabia have missiles, but they can't have them?" I mean, it is so ridiculous, especially because he's contradicting what Pete Hegseth said. Pete Hegseth claimed in mid-March that every Iranian company that builds components of ballistic missiles has been defeated, has been destroyed. And that's just simply not true. And now he's allowing them to have them.
I really love how he's going to put the blame on J.D. Vance. Bad timing. We had Vance on the other day. Come back so we can discuss this.
Yes. Vice President Vance went on with Megyn Kelly after being with us, and essentially they were placing this Iranian deal on him already. They were calling it.
Didn't he write a book called The Art of the Deal?
President Trump did. But yes.
What kind of deal? I mean, what kind of deal?
This isn't a deal because, as Senator Bill Cassidy said best on X, before the war, the Strait was open. Iran was being crushed by sanctions, and 13 service members were still alive. So now, when you look at it, you take the Trump or the Obama deal that he ripped up, and you give us a worse deal that we're also being told we won't pay for, like we've heard that before.
And the biggest guarantee, I would say, in here to pretty much bounce back sanctions and put them back in place if they violate the deal is that after 60 days, we could then resume basically strikes against Iran. But we're coming up on the midterms. The midterms are in November. It's the height of summer travel. The Iranians are very smart. They know that Donald Trump is not going to resume this highly unpopular war in 60 days if they don't abide by the terms of it. Like this is.
Well, it depends.
They have all the leverage.
If he needs to distract for more from the Epstein files, he might escalate.
But the only thing less popular than Epstein seems to be this
Alyssa,
war.
one question. We've all talked about this table, how we don't think President Trump really cares about the midterms. Like, he's done so many things that put a lot of Republicans in trouble for those midterms. That doesn't seem like the stopping point for him. To me, if he could do something, I think he would do it because he's going to be washed.
It's
at
the
midterms
unpopularity
regardless.
factor, I
If he
think. I
doesn't
think the fact
win-
that this war is so deeply unpopular, he knows that he needed
But
an
if they don't win
off-ramp.
the midterms, he gets impeached. He might even go to jail.
But he's going to be beaten regardless. The midterms, I feel, with his track record and the people that are coming out now and talking about it, and the fact that historically the opposite party comes in during midterms, it all supports that there will be a wash. Like they will be wiped out.
Well,
Republicans in the midterms.
let's be realistic. No. We thought this before.
Yes.
But you were right. So what do you think?
But we've thought that
But
before
there was the
going
new
to be a
maps
wash.
being drawn. There's been gerrymandering. I don't know that it's going to be as big of a wipeout as people think, but I generally think
We
Democrats
don't
take
need
the
very
House.
much to make the changes we need to make. But I will say, I will remind people that just because your area has been gerrymandered doesn't mean you can't vote. It doesn't mean I need to remind people, because they say, they gerrymandered, and people say, well, my vote doesn't count. It does count.
Remember what happened in Hungary. I want to remind people, I said it before. Viktor Orban was voted out. He had the whole country rigged. They got him out because they voted.
It was
So in
voter
huge
turnout.
numbers. Remember
And
that.
so that don't let listen, whether you're a Republican, and I mean a Republican, whether you're a Republican or a Democrat, this is your opportunity to right this ship.
That's right.
Yeah.
This is your opportunity, because all of the farmers we know about, all of the kids who are not being fed, all the people overseas who are dying because of all of the changes that have been made to what we do for the rest of the world. This is on us. We have the opportunity. If we're not looking out for each other, there's no point in us hanging out, because there's no longer just one thing you can vote about. It's all of us included. We're all included. You all are other. You didn't know it. But welcome. Welcome to otherness. That's right. Welcome to otherness. And we'll get through it. We will get through this. We will get through it. I have absolute faith. I know what Americans can do when they want their country back. I saw it when I was a kid. I saw voting rights come into effect. I saw what people went through. The idea that people would not vote, I don't understand. Too many people died for all of our rights, for women's rights, for all of us to be able to do this. So please make sure, don't let anybody talk you out of voting. Go out, find the way, go pick up people, pick up old people, pick up whoever.